Dave, I'm sure, like, 'cause he said, he came out on the show and was like, I don't have a family to go back to, but I'm like,
yeah.
And he's one of those people where, like, he was one of the smaller personalities in the first episode, and I'm watching the episode and I'm going, this is such a toxic environment for someone like you. Like, why are you here?
He wasn't in the beginning.
He wasn't what in the
Smaller
beginning?
in the beginning.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to, like, string those thoughts together as because he's a smaller.
No.
I meant, like, in general, having the background that he has and, like, the triggers around him that are in that place, and, like, it doesn't seem like a very tolerant place right now in terms of, as much as I just said a second ago, like, friendships are forming that you wouldn't expect, they're, like, surface friendships right now, and when they actually start to talk about things that matter more, we've seen it already, like, people might not necessarily want to start a big debate or an argument, or the Fox version of the show might not want to air that right away. I don't know what's been said on the live feeds, but, like, you can already see that they're not so, certain people anyway, are not so excited about the differences, about, I mean, I think the pastor probably is the biggest example of how, like, his life is so different, and it's such an adjustment for him, but even like we saw with Bella, like, stop wasting the water, and Red with his tantrum because he didn't get what he wanted, and it's like,
that was so sad. He seemed like one of the most normal ones, and then he just...
But he had a tantrum. He's a grown man, and he had a tantrum. And, like,
no, he really
I
did.
would probably throw a tantrum in that environment, too, but that's why I'm not in that environment.
Oh, no.
Like, my idea of utopia is not 15 strangers living with me. I would like to live on the land alone. Bye. You know what I mean? Like,
no, you wouldn't.
I would love it. There's a lake. It's a not real lake,
but you would not be okay sleeping on the floor of a barn.
But I wouldn't have to. I could take my $5,000 and buy a mattress.
It's a waste of money.
That is not a waste of money.
For
Mattresses
$5,000?
You don't know, not the whole $5,000.
Okay, I'm saying that's
but
a
you
waste.
take some of the money that you have and you buy a mattress.
Yes.
Or I take my mattress as the thing that fits in the crate, because they got that crate where they could.
It wasn't that big.
I don't know how big that crate was. It could have fit, maybe not my mattress, but a mattress, a twin mattress. It's shitty, but it's better than the floor.
I don't know if it was long enough.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm just saying, like, I'm resourceful.
I just based on what we saw, I didn't think it was long enough.
Or an air mattress.
That'd work.
Because it's flat in the crate, and then when you get there, once you figure out electricity, you just pump it up.
Or you pump up your hand.
Oh, mine didn't have a hand pump with it. But sure, yeah, if you have one with a hand pump, sure.
Look at me being helpful.
Whatever.
Or imaginary utopia, guys.
I don't know. I just, like...
Maybe I'm trying to send...
But that's the thing, like, I really was intrigued by this show for that reason, because I'm like, people that are willing to walk away from modern life, it fascinates me.
It's also for no prize, which is, like, it's something that's so rare for reality shows.
True.
There's no prize. There's no, like, career advancement.
No, and it's theoretically it could be for a year,
right.
So, like, it's almost an inconvenience for a lot of regular people who do have careers and families they have to walk away from.
I wouldn't want to leave my friends and family and
well, that's what I'm saying. No, but, like, for people who have jobs and stuff, like...
not do well with a month.
Right. That's pretty much a good population, but there are a lot of people who are unemployed who are probably like, hey, I got nothing else to do, why not do it?
Yeah.
So, I was really excited about it, and I was really excited about, like, the idea of them building their own society, and, like, what is that? But I am a little concerned because it kind of seems like right now it's just going to mirror what we have, except without, like, the internet. And I'm like, well, then why is that fun? Like, I kind of like the idea of, and I can't remember it was somebody you interviewed, it was in one of your interviews, I can't remember who it was talking about all the books that she was reading before she came on the show. I honestly don't remember. But, about, the philosophies and the different governments and, like, the possibilities that you have when you're given basically, like, this blank canvas. And it just feels like, and it's very human, but it just feels like they're just going to reach for what's comfortable.
Yeah.
Not that I wouldn't want electricity, but, like, the fact that they so quickly turn it on, it's like, but what if somebody's utopia was not including electricity and modern comforts like it? Like, plumbing is a different story, but I can't imagine anybody would say I don't want plumbing.
That
but
toilet
maybe somebody doesn't want electricity because what is it really adding in the environment they currently have if they don't have things like TVs and computers? Why do they need it?
Because occasionally you don't want to go to bed at 8 o'clock at night because when it's so dark outside.
Flashlights?
Why waste
candles? No, I'm just saying, but that was their priority from, like, minute one, and it was just interesting to me because they kind of all went in as if like, of course we're going to do that. I was like, but why is that an automatic? Of course we're going to be a democracy. And granted, like, I'm from America, so I would think the same way because democracy means we all have a vote. But why do you assume that, of course, that is what everybody's utopia is?
I say, for the electricity, it's not just the lights. And theoretically, what that would also do is... Hi, Madison.
Madison has thoughts about utopia!
Madison isn't allowed in Utopia.
Shut up! In my utopia...
You wouldn't want him in that Utopia.
No, not in that utopia. No, they'd eat him.
They wouldn't eat him.
They might. You don't know. We don't know what's going to happen when they run out of food. The chicken already died, so...
That was so upsetting, I can't even tell
you. But it died of natural
but
causes.
then they started doing things to its body, and then I was holding my hand like... Cause I didn't even see them... First of all, you don't freaking eat a dead chicken that's died of causes you don't know.
Well, I agree. I agreed with Aaron. I was just like, that doesn't seem safe. I wouldn't want to risk it. But, I mean, Red was, I mean, he had expertise.
They kept holding the chicken like it was a sack of potatoes.
It was dead.
It was disgusting.
I know, but what did you want them to hold it like a baby?
No, but you don't need to just like drag it on. I can't talk about it. I'm gonna get it.
I get it.
Anyway, with the electricity, it could technically go to then powering up the cell phone, which then could lead to them actually being able to do a business.
Cell phone.
But it's not. They can't talk to anyone.
No, I forgot that was a thing.
The cell phone then could lead to their business, so they can get money and be able to buy things like, beds or whatever.
Yeah, I guess I just wanted like less things that were already put in as steps for them. Like, I guess I wanted more of like them deciding 100%. And it feels like things are, I mean, it's a reality show, but it feels like things are so, this leads to this, so of course we're going to do this. Because what you just said, like, yeah, of course we're going to put electricity because then we can use the phone to buy things. But, like, that is our current way of living's mentality. If you're living in utopia off the land, your mentality should be, how do I make the land work for me? Kind of how Bella was, like, with the composting and everything, like, rather than reaching for these modern things that, like,
I mean, they're going to have to.
I know,
I'm
just
saying. They're
saying.
going to sell things, for instance, like, they're going to sell, like, the eggs or whatever they garden.
I know.
Yeah,
but that's all I'm saying is, like, that's what I wanted from the show from the start, and it's just, like, all the people just seemed like, again, not very open-minded. I don't know, I'm definitely going to keep watching. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep watching, especially because Big Brother's only, like, a month long left, and Utopia's got potentially a full year, so, hey, they're not like there's a lot of other TV on.
Anyways.
That was funny, Utopia. Guys. And I think it's funny because we're about to do another podcast where we talk all about fall TV, so it's hilarious.
There's no TV.
Anyway.
There's nothing.
So I'm Danielle at Danielle TVD, and this is Madison at Mr. Madison C. If you'd like to follow our little mascot. Don't make that face. He needs fans and followers so he can get a job so I can stop doing things. I would still do this. This is fun. This is Marisa at Marisa Rothman. This is We Have Thoughts.